tablet. Let's put it to the test though and see what it looks like. Alright, so here is the box for the Tegra Note made by EVGA, a company more known for their graphics card than perhaps tablets, but we'll see what they've got here. So all the specs are on the box, but that's no fun. We're going to go through them all, take a look at everything it says on the back. Faster is everything, creative freedom, and photo magic. This platform, the Tegra Note platform, has got a ton of tricks up its sleeve, which we'll talk about. So let's go ahead and pull the tablet itself out of the box, and there it is, 7-inch tablet. And it looks very much like a 7-inch tablet. It's got front-facing speakers, which we'll talk about, which I really like when tablets do that and phones have that. It always made no sense to me, and the speakers are either rear-facing or coming out on the side where they get blocked. So see how the sound sounds on that. Definitely an aggressive-looking tablet with the Tegra Note branding right there and some cool design cues. Pushing that off to the side, we've got a quick start guide for getting started slowly. What else are we going to have in here? Pull off the top, and I assume we've got just a charging cable in here. And that is indeed charge cable. That is about it. Let's take a look at the tablet. There's a lot to talk about here. I will power it on while we start discussing. So what you're looking at here is, of course, Tegra 4 mobile processor. So that's up to 1.8 gigahertz. That's essentially 4 cores plus 1. It's a pretty impressive platform. It's a 7-inch screen with a 1280x800 resolution. It's IPS, in case you were wondering. It's got a rear-facing 5-megapixel camera, and there's a lot to talk about that camera. It's got a gig of RAM, 16 gigs internal, but you do have a micro SD card slot. And if you notice, it is stock Android. No skin, nothing. It's stock Android 4.2.2. 4.3 is coming in an update in December, and there's a lot of other stuff coming in that update. 802.11 EVGA and Bluetooth 4.0. It's got a battery that's going to last supposedly a pretty decent amount of time for 10 hours of playback. It's a 15.17 watt-hour battery. So let me go ahead and get through the whole setup process here, and we'll talk a little bit more about the tablet. We got this guy all powered up. We are looking at totally stock Android with the Tegra Zone and some other pre-installed apps we will get to. Let's scroll down to the bottom, go to About Tablet, Android 4.2.2. All updates will come over the air directly from NVIDIA. So a few things that might look interesting. How about that icon right there? If you're an iOS user, you're going to know what that is. It is Camera Awesome, which has been one of the more popular camera apps for iOS. It is launching exclusively on the Tegra Note, at least initially. It'll come to other Android platforms later. So this tablet does a couple cool things we've never seen before. It's the first tablet to feature kind of always-on HDR. So what that's going to do is you're going to be able to see HDR in real time. That would come with the Android 4.3 update sometime in December, so I can't show that to you. But whenever that is here and working, you'll be able to see an HDR shot on your display without having to wait, snap a couple pictures, process the image, and then show you what it looks like. Be able to take HDR video and HDR pictures and burst mode and see what that's going to look like right on the screen. It's probably one of the things I'm really excited about. So it also has something they're calling direct stylus. I'll pull that out right from the bottom. And this is supposedly one of the best styluses ever, at least according to NVIDIA when we got our pre-briefing. So this appears, go ahead and hit OK. We'll go to Tegra Note Draw, go ahead and hit Close. And it's got the pressure sensitivity, so if you touch lightly, it'll draw a light line. If you push harder, you get a thicker line. If you turn it around, it's almost like a calligraphy pen. You get an even thicker line. You can see the tracking is actually pretty good. But I'll use it for taking notes and see how things work, and we'll cover that when we do our full review. It's also got a cool lasso feature for screenshots and stuff. If you want to just snap an image, we'll go and take a picture directly of that. So go ahead and exit out of that, put the stylus back in its stylus house. Another cool feature on the camera is tap to track. And this is for video. So I always kind of made fun of folks that use their tablets for taking pictures and video, but this is one I might actually use. So what this is going to do, essentially, it'll track something in a video. So let's say you're at a soccer game, your kid's playing soccer, you can tap your kid and it'll track him or her as they play. And even if they go out of frame and come back in, they'll start to track them again. So a lot of really neat things in here too. Also can do a slow mode, 100 frames per second. Also has support for NVIDIA Tegra 4 supported external controllers. So kind of neat here. So a tour of the tablet. We've got these pretty beastly looking front-facing speakers. We've got a front-facing camera, which is VGA, and a rear-facing 5-megapixel camera that we talked about. That's where your stylus is going to live. We've got your power button, 3.5mm headset jack, HDMI out, and charging port. Volume, and then expandable storage slot, which is sort of oddly left open without any sort of cover for it. So a few other accessories are going to come with this. We've got the Tegra Note slide cover. Go ahead and pop this out of the box, see what it looks like. The really interesting thing about this as well is a price point. Coming in at just under $200, it does make a pretty incredible value buy. So I'll go ahead and slide that on. Looks like it actually slides down and in to connect. It's not as much as you think is magnetic, but that will connect, and you can use it to prop your tablet up if you choose. So that is the Note slide cover. So by the time you guys watch this video, we'll already have spent a couple of days with the device. We had it under embargo. So we'll have first impressions up and a full review whenever we feel we are ready. Any questions on the Tegra Note powered by Tegra 4, be sure to let us know. Please give the video a thumbs up. We'll definitely appreciate it. Until next time, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo.
What's up, everyone? It's Ashley. Thanks so much for watching that most recent video. If you enjoyed it, please click on the word subscribe right underneath me to get tons of more tech videos from us here at Techno Buffalo. We have got unboxings, comparisons, reviews, recaps, and everything else you can think of here on the channel. Now, if you're in the mood for more technology, just click right over here to check out some of our most recent videos. See you next time, humans.